So it is time to have a look at gaming performance now on the Xiaomi Mi Max 2. So this recently came out, but it has a last gen chipset on there, which is the Qualcomm Snapdragon 625. You can see it's an octa-core and the maximum turbo is 2.2 gigahertz. The GPU is the Adreno 506. So I'm going to have a look at various different games. This first game is Akira's of Incredible Tales. It's a demanding game, but as you can see, it's performing reasonably well, no problems. And between games, I will be clearing the memory just so I've got maximum performance. This one here is called Implosion. Quite a graphical game again. Maybe a few little stutters here and there, but overall, good frame rate. This game here is Modern Kombat 5. It's been out for a while now, but still reasonably demanding. Low-end chipsets, this will be very laggy, and it's, so far, really quite smooth. So there's a little bit of slowdown, but overall this performance is great. It's very playable. This title is Marvel Contest of Champions. So this I played on the Mi Pad 3 and it had quite a bit of stutter and lag. And this is a lot better. And the next title, War Robots. This is quite a demanding game. I'm not too sure it's going to be able to handle this one. Okay, I can see already that it's quite slow. Definitely not the fastest, but it looks like it's going to be playable. Yeah, a little bit of slowdown. I'd say the frame rate, approximately 20 frames per second, maybe even 15. Mortal Kombat X seems to be running okay. Not the smoothest, maybe. So this one is playable. And this one here is Asphalt Xtreme. Popular rally title. And I can see already that it's running really smooth. Not bad at all. And this one is Marvel Future Fight. So this game can be quite laggy. It normally does stutter, but it's just the way the game is too, because I've seen it even on the Snapdragon 835 and the 825. See that? There's those little pauses. Yeah, a few little lags, but overall, yeah, this is going to be playable. Next up, Walking Dead No Man's Land. This is a very lightweight game. It's not too intense, so it shouldn't be a problem at all. So just going to very quickly go into one mission here, just to show you how it performs. So yeah, this game is not going to be a problem at all. Real Racing 3. It's got a little bit of slowdown there. But overall, I can see it's very playable and it looks really great. Even though this isn't really the latest game out, this has been out for quite a few years now, Real Racing. And finally, the last game I'm going to test is Clash of Clans, which looks great on this really large screen. And I don't have the largest town here, it's only town level 9. Just have a quick match and we'll see if it lags out at all. Seems to be fine. Nice slowdown there, really. Alright, from those games that I just tested, you can see we're getting some really good performance here. Now, it's not a flagship CPU, so there will be some stutters, and War Robots was perhaps the slowest game out of the ones that I looked at. Now, there is a benefit, of course, of having a mid-range chipset in this phone, and that means that you'll be able to game for a lot longer. My battery life is at 82%. I think when I started it was 89 or 90%. So 1 hour of gaming, actually over 1 hour of gaming, I've lost around 8%, which I think is really good. If this was a Snapdragon 835 in there, then it would have burnt through that battery a lot faster. You do have to take into account, of course, this has a 5,300 milliamp hour battery on there. So thermals, there's no need for me to actually check how hot it's getting because it is not even really warm to the touch. Really good. The only time that this phone gets warm is when you're charging it. Just only charging, so not gaming. It's perfectly fine. Even the screen, really good. Thank you so much for watching this review here, gaming review, and I do hope to see you back with the full final review of the Xiaomi Mi Max 2.